Hey guys. Really? Okay. I apologize for that. I've gotten a couple of phone calls lately, and if it's important, they'll leave a voicemail. So, um, I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to know within your first week of having braces. I've said some things here and there in the past couple of videos, but I actually made a list, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys what you need to know within the first week of braces. And there's only like 10, and I guess really 11 because I just thought an 11th thing. 11 things that you need to know. So let's get into it. So the first thing is you're probably going to have a lisp for at least 2 to 3 days. And you'll eventually learn how to talk with your braces in. As I said in a past video, I definitely feel like um, it's like acting where you learn to do your accents and then you have to learn where to place your tongue, and it's all about placement in the mouth. It's kind of the same thing when it comes to a lisp. Um, and I was going to say my tip that's actually in the next tip that I have, a tip within a tip. Anyways, the next thing is turbo bites. So you guys might not know this, but turbo bites are sometimes the brackets that are put on the tongue side in front of your on your top teeth. So, here and here. Or they can be like a paste that is put on either your bottom molars where you eat, like here-ish, or on the top. And so I have mine on my top, which I'll show you right there, as you can see. And this it's kind of hard to deal with, I feel like. It's just so your top teeth do not hit the bottom brackets. And when you have turbo bites in, you might have a lisp that lasts longer than 2 to 3 days. Um, but I promise you, like, you will learn how to talk with your braces and your turbo bites in. It just takes time. Something that helped me, this is the tip that I was thinking about earlier. Something that helped me was to read out loud. So every night before bed, I'm trying to get in a better habit of kind of staying off my phone a little bit and reading out loud. I highly suggest that because it just gets you used to talking, and you can even, um, test, different placements in your mouth as needed. So that is something you guys should know, especially if you get turbo bites. Um, and by the way, you can get turbo bites like as soon as you get your braces on, or it might be a couple of months. They just put it on when I got mine on, so just a little FYI. The next thing is soft foods. So you'll probably be eating soft foods for at least 3 days. At least 3 days, maybe longer, but I'm going to get into that in the next tip. So, normal foods you can probably start eating on like day 3 or 4. And what I would do is I would get like semi soft foods that like are kind of easy to chew, but still requires that chewing. So then your mouth can get used to chewing and you can gradually kind of get used to that over time. The next thing is trust your mouth and use wax. Wax is going to be a really good friend of yours. I a lot of times get a lot of rubbing like up here. Yeah, right there because of these two brackets. And actually last night it was really irritating me and I didn't listen to my body. I'm like, no, I'll be fine. Like it won't swell again and whatnot. It hasn't swollen at all. But then I was like, okay, I have to trust myself and I have to put it on. So I did. And I put it on at night and it helps a lot. So just trust your body and use your wax. That's why you have it. That's why they sell it, is to help you. Um, Next thing is get brush picks. So I will show you what those look like. These are literally a lifesaver, and I can't believe I almost went a whole week without purchasing these. So they're little tiny brush picks. Take it off and it looks like this. It's literally a tree. And is this it? Oh, okay. I was like, this is a brand new one. Looks like this. And what you do is you just stick it in between your brackets, as so. Go up and down a little bit, and it helps get food out of your mouth, which without having to actually like brush your teeth, which is really good. You can get literally a pack of 24 of these. It's from the gum line, like that. You can get a pack of these 25 little picks for like $2. Like they're super, super cheap. And I realized that a lot of stuff that we use with braces, like the other like essential stuff of like this and the wax and like floss, if you use traditional floss, is actually really, really cheap, which is a good thing because you're already spending a lot of money on your braces. So definitely have these with you, and they're nice and small so they can fit in like a pouch in the wallet, if you have a wallet, somewhere safe in your purse. And I will talk about kind of carrying your like braces stuff around in the next couple of tips here. Actually, it's the next one. So my next tip is have a braces kit around the house and in your bag for work or school. So this is what I'm talking about. This is kind of my little braces kit bag. So I have my threader back here, and then I have my floss right here, and then my wax, and then my brush pick thing as well. And this is just nice to have around the house. This is what I have around the house, and in this bag, that's actually my to-go kit. Super, super nice. I sometimes eat breakfast downstairs or upstairs, and I came up with this idea so I don't have to like run up and down my stairs just to floss my teeth or use a pick to get food out of my braces. It's really, really nice, and yeah, I really like it. I highly suggest this, and putting it in a bag is nice because then it's not just flying around in your backpack or purse or whatever. So highly recommend it, and highly recommend having those like little stations basically around the house. So yeah, I have one in my bathroom and up here and then downstairs as well, and it's just really, really nice. And you can have an actual toothbrush if you'd like, if you think you have time for that. In my house, I have two toothbrushes, so I have one up here and downstairs. But with your kit, if it's to go, you might not want to use it. Like I said, the pick does a pretty good job like cleaning in between your teeth, so it might not be a big deal. But yeah, highly suggest that. Next thing is get more floss threaders. If you're going to use traditional floss, get more of these things, because I can use my threaders for like a couple of days, but it's always good to have extras. And there's only like, what did I start out in here with? I don't know, probably like 5 or 6, and I'm down to 2 right now. So the floss threaders are these things, these loopy loop things. So definitely get more of those if you're planning to traditional floss for a while. Or if you really want a traditional floss throughout your whole braces journey. I'm getting a lot of picks soon, and I can't wait for that. So, the next thing is if you feel like your gums need it, massage your gums. It actually helps a lot. Some people said it helped with movement and like moving things faster in their mouth. Just massage your gums. There's nothing wrong with taking your fingers and just rubbing up here or wherever it kind of feels a little bit weird. Just do it. It's okay. You can do it on the outside too, like here and here and here. It just helps overall, I think. Also, you might get inflamed gums. So I will actually do like a whole organized video on that for you guys. And it's totally okay if you have a nickel allergy. Chances are it's not the actual nickel in your braces. It's because like braces use like a combination of nickel or something that it doesn't affect really people with braces or whatever. But it might happen, you guys. It might happen that you get inflamed gums. Please, please, please floss before getting your braces. I think that's why, like, part of the reason why too my gums were inflamed for a couple of days is because I just started flossing when I got braces. And please just be smart enough. Take some time to floss before you get braces. Your body and yourself will thank you later on in life. The last tip I have is always have this is petroleum jelly, but it's the same thing as Vaseline. I would highly recommend having this around, especially with winter now, at least up here rolling around. It's really hard sometimes to lick your lips because you have to like curve your lips over your braces. And so just have this kind of around and with you. Um, Again, you can thank your future self later. Also, smother your lips in this stuff. I I don't know why people are like, use like a balm or chapstick. I highly recommend this because it'll last you longer. Well, this, which is Vaseline, this is the Equate brand, so they call it petroleum jelly. But I don't know why people are always like, do chapstick or like a balm. No, smother your lips in this stuff because it will hold over a much longer time than any of those two things. So that's another tip for you guys. And that's kind of all the tips that I have for you guys. What you do need to know, another thing, of course I forget, is once you do start chewing, make sure everything's just cut up like really small and that you're not really using your front teeth. I kind of recently learned this with braces. You can't really eat with your front teeth. I tried eating a taco and it was difficult. Yesterday I had pizza and it was really difficult to bite into the pizza. Cut things up. Maybe something if you go to work, like have a plastic knife like in your bag or something. Because yeah, a lot of things have to be cut up and taken in and then chew, with your molars. So that's just something else for you guys to think about. So those are all the tips right now that I can think about that you guys need to know if you guys get braces and whatnot. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you find it useful. I hope you find all of my braces videos useful. Uh, for me, I don't nobody in my family has ever had braces, and I'm the first to have braces, so I literally don't know anything. Um, so I will be your source if nobody in your family has braces and you don't know what to expect. I would love to be your source. Follow me on Instagram, you guys. Hang on. Oh, hang on, sorry. My voicemail popped up and it's literally nothing important. Um, So follow me on Instagram if it will load. Here we go. Here's my Instagram for you guys. Teresa_Benson. You guys can keep up with my daily life. I have some exciting things. My last two posts are really exciting. And yeah, okay. By the way, you guys can totally have my Instagram and you can talk to me through my Instagram. I'm not going to give you guys my Snapchat or anything else. Please know that direct messaging is direct messaging regardless of what app you use. With any direct messaging, you can still send pictures, you can still send a video. I don't know if you can video chat, but at least you can send videos and pictures. It's the exact same thing. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, I hope you guys find it helpful in these next couple of videos to be helpful. I will be back to review The Little Mermaid live um maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Um so yeah. Hope you guys all have a great weekend and I will see you guys all later. Bye.